Okay, let's see. So I'm approaching my 5-minute auto pairing record. Yes, I've just beaten it with that last game. I've never been to 2360 before. 30th of June I've just beaten my 5-minute auto pairing record. I don't think, if you look back over the thousands of games on YouTube, you will not see this rating before on the 5-minute auto pairing. Blimey, who would have thought that game did it? 2360, 5-minute auto pairing. This is my peak rating. Okay, no pressure to maintain it or anything. GM, aha. Alright, let's bring out B3. He's lower rated anyway, I should be able to beat him. Endless fighter. Knight C3 H4 stuff, or a quick F3. Maybe a quick F3 is good. In this position, hang on, A3. I want to stop Knight B4. So just keep that structure maybe for a bit longer. Although Knight G4 is dangerous for Knight F2s or Knight E3s. Right, if I stop, this is Castle Queenside. If I play F4 now, he doesn't want to give me a G file, does he? Does he? Maybe he does. Okay, that's embarrassing, almost. Knight F2, is it really devastating? Oh, it's giving me a diagonal to play with, potentially. Right, so E3, Knight F3. Oh, there's Knight F2. And where's my queen going? Dear oh dear. Can I try and get 3 pieces for the queen? Knight D1, Bishop D4. Is that other knight stranded? I hope so. He plays C6, Bishop B6 or Knight B6. E3, okay, Knight B6 here. C5. There's Knight D7 there. Takes Knight F8. Alright, if I play Bishop A1 here, just to keep it on the diagonal, it's got E3, then Knight F2. So he has. Or Knight F2. What about G4? Try and play for G4. If I take and just play G for G4. Knight F3. Rook E3. What about Rook E3? Try and gang up on D6. So Knight and Bishop versus Queen scenario. But I do have this useful bishop on the diagonal. I might gang up on D6 to try and play for Rook D7. Let's coordinate on G7. There's Knight E5 as an idea, but Rook D6 for Rook D7. Rook A2. He's got a check on E3 as well to factor in. Take check on E3 is pretty devastating. Get access to B3. Knight G5 is not very useful, probably. There is Knight D2 after that, though. So maybe taking Queen E3, Knight D2. Oh, do that. I've still got Rook D7 maybe on the cards. Alright, let's give me Rook D7. Right, checking Rook H7. I suspect that's the end of that now. Although that would be check if I take there. Can I just carry on checking him? Hold on a sec. Has he blundered? I've got perpetual checks, haven't I? Draw? I'm being really cheeky here. But hang on, Rookie 1 might have been too clever by half. I don't know if that's an English expression. Too clever by half. Quite relevant here, because half would be a draw, wouldn't it? Half points. Too clever. He's not really going to give me a rook. I'd have serious winning chances. Wow. You can't seriously be giving me a rook to try and play for a win here. Come on, let me coordinate that bishop with a rook. I did think it was pointless to start off with. Draw, yeah, by repetition. Blimey. I just clicked draw, it does the repetition. Yeah, I clearly was let off the hook by my GM opponent. So I maintain my 2360 rating with that draw against the GM. Oh, blimey. Okay, bit lucky, yeah. Yeah, it's always these pesky knight moves in this variation which are causing a lot of trouble recently. So I wonder, you know, the move H3. The problem I had with the move H3, I've had this before as a problem, is that sometimes it means F4, but here E4 is under lock and key. So I think H3, then F4 is the way to do it, and then Bishop E2, and then G4, then Rook G1. You know, that would be the plan, to play H3, not the way I played it. I mean, this is a disaster. What is this bishop sack? Okay, he's weakening G7. He's winning my queen, which isn't a trivial point. But I didn't even need to lose my queen. I mean, what if I played Queen B1? I mean, what's going on here? I don't get it. What is going on here? Is there a win for him? Does he play E3? Does he play Knight F2? You know, I have no idea actually. If I just played Queen B1 here, but what is going on here? Some sort of speculative. The thing is, I've got this diagonal, you know, here much more favourably, with my queen still on the board. I can't justify Black's play here. What is going on? Knight E3, knight... No, not Knight E3, Knight F2. There's no killer check. So I just blundered my queen to knight f2. Straight into that. Okay, so it's 2 pieces for the queen time. And then he just played one move a bit too cleverly. Well, fortunately I'm defending b3, so I went in for this to try and get the rook d7. One overly clever move to decoy the rook from d2. Okay, comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks so much.